This is a hotel billing system which I have created in Excel. Before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the left hand side, we will have to do the entry of client's name or customer's name as per ID card. Just after that, we have got photo ID and this will be managed through drop downs. Check-in date, check-out date. As per check-in and check-out date, total stay will be calculated automatically. In case there is advance, we will have to do the entry of advance. Just after that, room number. Entry of room numbers will be done through drop downs. Just after room numbers, type of rooms are over here and it will be managed through drop downs like single room, double, suite, studio, deluxe or villa. Once the rooms will be selected, room charges will be calculated automatically. Just after that, food charges, bar charges. The entry will be done over here manually. When we come to right hand side, we can see taxes on room, food, bar. This will be automatically calculated. In case there is any discount, you have to select the percentage, and in case there is no discount, leave it blank or select no. Based on room charges, advance, taxes and discounts, total payable will be calculated. To create this sheet, we will need some data and I have kept my data in my settings sheet. In settings sheet, we will have type of rooms and their rent and room numbers. Let's start creating a new format now. I have opened a new workbook. Currently we have got a single sheet in the whole workbook. I'll rename the sheet. This will be settings. We'll take column A closer. We'll click on B2. This will be room types, room rent. We'll select both and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color and we'll create borders. Now I'll type all the room types over here. So I have typed all the room types and their rents over here. Single, double, studio and so on. Now I'll take column D closer. This will be room numbers. We'll put some color over here and we'll change the font color. We'll take some random numbers over here. 101. We'll align this in center and we'll drag this down. We'll create borders. We'll go to View tab and we'll remove the grid lines. So our setting sheet is ready now. We'll add another sheet and this will be billings. We'll take column A closer. We'll click on B3. We'll select B4 also and we'll merge this. We'll create borders and we'll drag this till M. Means column M. We'll come to left. We'll put some color over here and we'll change the font color. This will be serial number. Name as per ID card. We'll adjust the column size. Photo ID. Check-in date. Check-out date. Total stay. Now we will come to serial number. We'll reduce the column size. 1. Enter. 2. Enter. We'll select both. We'll create borders and we'll drag it down as per requirements. We'll keep till 10. Name as per ID card. I'll take some random names. We'll drag it down. We'll create borders. Or let's do one thing. Let's select all and let's create the borders. Photo ID. We will create drop downs over here. I'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to Data tab. In Data tab, we get the option of Data Tools. In Data Tools, we have got Data Validation. I'll select Data Validation. We can see any value over here. We'll click on drop down and we'll select List. Source. I'll type yes, comma, no. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. So my drop downs got created. I'll select the whole sheet. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come to right hand side and we'll click on Conditional Formatting. Highlight cell rule. I'll come to right hand side and we'll select equal to. Over here I'll type yes. We'll click on drop down, Customized Format. We'll go to Fill and we'll select green color for yes. We'll go to Font and we'll change the font color as white. We'll do OK. OK. We'll go to Conditional Formatting once again, highlight cell rule, equal to, and this time I'll type no. We'll click on drop down, Customize Format, Fill. From here I'll select red color and font color will be white. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. OK. So our drop-downs got created and got highlighted also. Whenever I'll select yes, it will be automatically highlighted in green, and whenever I'll select no, it will be highlighted in red. Perfect. Check-in date, check-out date. I'll select both the columns from top. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to date and we'll select the desired date format. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. We'll align this in left. We'll align the headers in center. Perfect. I'll take some random dates over here. So I have taken some random dates. Now we will come to total stay. We'll put our formula, and the formula will be plus or equal to checkout date minus check-in date. Enter. We'll align this in center. What will happen if I'll remove checkout date from here? We can see some random figures. I'll undo this. We'll double click on my formula. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if bracket open checkout date is equal to blank. If checkout date will be blank, comma, in return we want blank. So I'll put double inverted comma twice once again for blank, comma. We'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. If I'll delete checkout date now, we can't see anything in total stay. I'll undo this and we'll drag down my formula. We'll come to right hand side. This will be advance. We'll take some random figures in advance. Let's take as 5000. We'll drag it down. Room number, we'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to data tab. We'll go to data validation. From here we will select list. Source, we'll go to our setting sheet and we'll select all the room numbers from top to bottom, or we can select the whole column also. So in case our room numbers will increase in future, we will not have to change the range. Now I'll come to right hand side and we'll click on OK. So we can see room numbers over here. We'll align this in center. Let's select all the room numbers. This will be room, means room type, and this will be room charges. We'll create borders over here. Room type, I'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to data tab. We'll come in the center and we'll go to data validation. From here we will select list. Source, we'll go to our setting sheet and we'll select all the room numbers from top to bottom. I have selected few extra cells also. Now I'll come to right hand side and we'll click on OK. So the drop down of room types got created. We will select all the room types one by one. Room charges. For room charges, we will be inserting the formula of VLOOKUP plus or equal to VLOOKUP. Bracket open, lookup value. Room type will be our lookup value, comma, table array. We will go to our setting sheet and we'll select room types and room rent from top. We'll press F4 or function F4 and our range will be logged, comma, column index number. Selection of VLOOKUP started from room types, so room type automatically became column index number 1 and room rent became column index number 2. So we will put 2 over here, comma, 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And we can see room charges as 2500. What will happen if I delete room type from here? We can see NA error. I'll double click over here. We'll come in the very beginning of the formula and we'll insert the criteria of if error. If error, bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we can't see anything over here, but as soon as I'll select room type, room charges got applicable. We'll drag down my formula. Perfect. This will be food charges, bar charges. We'll adjust the column size. We'll come to right hand side. Over here we will not merge our cells. This will be room tax, food tax, bar tax. In case all the taxes are same, in your case, Just put a single column. We'll select all three and we'll align in center. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll create borders over here. We'll click on top. We'll select all three. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come in the center and we'll click on %sign. Over here, I'll take some random %. We'll align all three in center. We'll change the cell color and we'll create borders. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. We'll put our formula over here and the formula will be plus or equal to room charges into room tax %. We'll press F4 or function F4 and the tax % got logged. We'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. Before dragging the formula, let's insert the criteria of if error. We'll double click over here. We'll come in the very beginning. If error bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma, 0, double inverted comma close. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now I'll drag this down. We'll align this in left. Food tax. I'll take some food charges over here. We'll align both in center and we'll drag it down. We'll take some bar charges also. Food tax. Formula will be plus or equal to food charges into food tax. And I'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. Over here also I'll insert the criteria of if error. If error bracket open, we'll come to the end. Let's lock our tax by pressing F4 or function F4, comma, double inverted comma, 0, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and we will hit enter. We'll drag it down. Let's drag this formula. I'll double click on the formula. Over here we have got food tax as reference. We'll delete O3 because this is the cell reference. And instead of O, I'll do P. So the formula has taken the reference of bar tax now. I'll hit enter and we'll drag it down. We'll remove the decimals. Perfect. We'll come to right hand side. This will be discount. Over here I'll take %. We'll select both and we'll align in center. We'll change the cell color and font color. Perfect. We'll create outside border over here. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. Now we will create drop down for discount. We'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to data tab. We'll come to right hand side and we'll select data validation. From here we will select list, source. In the very beginning I'll type no. In case there will be no discount, just select no or leave it blank, comma, 5%, comma, 10%, comma, 15%, and I'll take till 30%. In many places, we give 100% discount also, so I'll take 100%. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. So my drop down list got created. If I'll select no, it will be automatically highlighted in red because we had applied conditional formatting for photo ID in the very beginning and we had selected the whole sheet. If I select 5%, we can see 5%. We'll select the whole column. We'll go to Home tab and we'll align all the things in center. We'll click next to discount. We'll select both the cells, or let's do one thing. Let's copy bar charges, Ctrl+C or Command+C. Let's paste over here, Ctrl+V or Command+V. We'll drag this to right. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. We'll delete both the headers. This will be discount, means discount amount, and this will be total payable. We'll adjust the column size. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll align all the things in left. Discount amount. The formula will be plus or equal to, we'll come to left, room charges into, we'll come to left, total stay. We'll hit enter. We'll double click over here once again. We'll take this in bracket into discount %. Enter. And we got discount amount. If I'll come to discount % and we'll select no from here, we can see value error. So I'll double click over here. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if error. If error, bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma, 0, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. So as a discount amount, we can see 0 if there is no. If I'll select 5%, we can see the amount. If we will select 100%, discount amount became 5,000. Let's select 5% as of now. I'll drag down my formula. Total payable will increase the column size. Formula will be plus or equal to room charges into, will come to left and we'll click on total stay days. Enter. So we got room charges. Now we have to add all the extra charges. I'll take this in bracket. We'll come to the end. Plus food charges, plus bar charges, plus room tax, plus food tax, plus bar tax, minus, we'll come to left and we'll click on advance. Means we will have to deduct the advance. Minus, we'll come to right and we'll click on discount amount. So we have to add all the expenses and we have to deduct advance as well as discount amount. Now we will hit enter. We'll drag this down. Let's do one thing. Let's insert the criteria of if error also. If error, bracket open, will come to the end, comma, double inverted comma, 0, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. Let's come to left. Over here we can see total stay. Let's do one thing. Let's select from top to bottom. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to custom. We'll remove general and we'll type hash space double inverted comma days double inverted comma close. We will come down and we'll click on OK. Now we can see days at the end. Let's align this in left. Perfect. We'll go to View tab and we'll remove the grid lines. We'll come to left. We'll select till end. We'll go to Home tab and we'll merge this. We'll put some color over here. We'll increase the row size. This will be billing system or hotel billing system. We'll take this in left. We'll increase the font size. We'll increase the font style also. We'll do as Arial black. We'll create borders. Perfect. And our hotel billing system is ready now.